You are listening to the WYRD Mountain Gals Show. Prepare yourself.
Now we're recording.
You know,
So you're back at the hospital.
I'm back at the hospital, and right off the bat, I need to let everybody know that the reason that you haven't had a podcast is not because we haven't been willing. It's because I have a medical emergency in my family. My mom is very sick, and I'm taking care of her. So in my world, that has to come first. And then
Absolutely.
And then I owe you all many thanks for sticking with us, and not to mention all the energy and thoughts and prayers, and you just have no idea what it means. I can't really think about it hard, because if I do, I'll start crying, which I'm trying not to do.
She did this morning, y'all. I was talking to her on the phone. She did. She had to stop and go, no, wait, I can't talk about that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'll be doing some more of that, too. But everybody needs an explanation, or I feel that I owe everybody an explanation of why we haven't had the podcast. So I will try and get some links up to some of our older episodes. But if it's up to me, I would advise folks who have just found us to go back to the first episode. You don't have to go through the whole thing if you don't want to. But the first episode was a very good one. I think the 100th episode was a good one. There was a year we did, I guess we celebrated Samhain, and we did a ghost story or something like that every night. Remember that one?
I do.
I was trying to teach myself how to do a podcast. And so that's how I taught myself. Or no, maybe it was graphics. That's what it was. Because I did all these hand-done graphics in the very beginning. And every now I think about doing that now, because I could still do it. And I almost don't mind AI art, because what it does is it makes us shine as human artists, because we have that thing that AI doesn't, but it tries to have. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing I always remember about those arty days, and that is the one of us as the Beverly Hillbillies. That was such a good one.
We had the car, didn't we?
Yeah. And it was the two of us and Go Miss Yardman and Craig.
We had Craig had his face overlaid on a cherub.
Yes.
I remember. And Yardman, I think, was driving, and you were Granny up in the back of the truck with the rocket chair.
I'm always Granny.
That was funny. Yeah. I had a lot of fun learning how to do that again, because I had totally forgotten. You know.
Well, those were a lot of fun.
One of these days, when I have plenty of leisure time, I'll do it again.
Yes, plenty of time.
Do I think that'll be soon? Do I think it'll be soon? No, I do not.
I'm pretty sure it won't be anytime soon for either one of us. No. It would be nice, though.
It would.
I saw a meme today of, yes, I'm coming into my crone period, where I just want to be outside sitting on a bench listening to birds. And I thought, oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds real good.
Well, y'all,
we are holding Miss Alicia and also her mama, Miss Gail, in so much love and affection and healing, whatever thing healing looks like, because sometimes it doesn't look like we think it's going to look. And know that, Alicia, we love y'all, and I'm, as you know, your mother's biggest fan. But there's a whole lot of people in that Weirdlings group that are your biggest fans, and that's the truth.
It's amazing. I want to tell y'all that I realized that I've sounded like such an whoops, and I was the one who did it. I was the
You
one who caused. Dagnabbit.
now you got to tell them. So we just talked on the phone earlier, and Alicia said we can do a quick podcast, but now we can't cuss because then I have to do too much editing. And who's the one?
I
Who's
was
the one? It
me.
was not me. It was not me.
Oh man. Well, we started doing this thing. Well, no. Let me go back to what I was saying. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that I had been such a crow hole, or about the subject of. Well, I just don't think these cards are for anybody. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
everybody should have these cards, and I'm talking about the Revelator deck, because that's how I feel, right? Well, and for whatever reason, we decided we were going to start reading the cards every time we did a podcast. At the end of the podcast, we'll pull a card as a collective card pull kind of thing. And we'll talk about it a little bit. And so I don't remember who it was. I remember the shock I felt, but I don't remember what we pulled. I'll have to go back and listen to that episode. But I remember that at one point it became clear that what the card wanted us to know is that there was something right before our eyes and we were missing it. And I kind of went, oh, dang, maybe it's this or this little thing. And it turned out to not be, in a very stark and startling way, and one that hurts to the core when you have a realization like that. So that happened. And then there was another situation that I can't go into this one either because it's a personal situation. But it was another one of those, oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't remember this. And it had to do with someone and some time off. And then I remembered what the card said. There's something right in front of you. It's right in front of your eyes and you're missing it. And that's exactly what it was on both of those situations.
Yep.
And a very hurtful feeling. And I have to tell you, that's my opinion, is that not everybody is cut out for these cards. So I hope you weren't hoping to get wealthy on them. Because I'm not really encouraging them to be sold.
Well, the thing about those cards, and as I told Alicia this morning, I have heard that from about a half a dozen people who they pick up the Revelator deck and it speaks to them like no other deck has. And it is personal and it is direct and it does not mince words. And it'd be they'll pick out a card, and what it says directly to them is, "You are being as stupid as I've ever known you to be. Cut it out."
Yeah.
And that's no fun to hear from a deck of cards with funny faces on them.
Yeah. Well, and what I think is that maybe I should have started out with a kinder deck or something.
Yeah.
But what can I say? That was the only time ever in my life I have been called to be involved in any way with a card. And boy, did I want that. Boy, did I want that. And so I went with it. And now it's pummeling me with truth.
Yeah.
Can't really say much about that,
Well,
So,
I'm gonna be straight here and say whatever divinatory technique or tool y'all are using, that we are being given so many signs and omens right now
Mhm.
I have people every single day. I mean, maybe not every hour, but every day who contact me and go, "Oh my God, this incredibly weird thing just happened to me." And I don't even know how to begin to interpret that. And then the interpretation seems very clear to me.
Yeah.
So y'all, I am going to be, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, I bet everybody listening right now is getting signs and omens, whether they recognize it or not.
Yeah.
And it would be wise to, when something just feels weird, to say to yourself, why does that feel weird to me? Why does it look weird to me? And go a little bit deeper, because that we are being warned, we are being comforted, we are being shocked into understanding. And that's just where we are right now. And I don't know if it's
Yep.
the whole world, but I know it's this country.
I don't either, and that's well put. That's well put, and it's also true. So I guess it's not a secret that there's another half of the deck coming at some point when it's supposed to be here. It will be, and it's probably going to be pretty soon. And
Well, and I will tell you, as the person who is creating that other half of the deck, I've been working on the black cards.
mm,
And I guess it ain't telling a tale out of school to say that they're going to be the the first half of the deck is what it is. The second half of the deck has got four black cards, and it's going to be just words against a quilted background of black and gray. And I've sketched out what those cards are going to look like, and they will grab you. Uh, I mean, just sketched out, not even with the design of the quilt done yet. And I
yeah,
just look at them and look at those words, and I think, I don't even want to shuffle those into the deck. That's how they look to me. They look that scary. So I
yeah,
think, you know, we created a deck that is kind of wholesome looking. And it's like, oh, look how pretty that, oh, look in that mule. Doesn't he
it's
look
a
sweet? Oh, but the
and there's a
reality is,
lightning bug.
and there's a lightning bug. But the reality is that those are Appalachian cards. And
Yeah,
just like the Appalachian Mountains, which you look out from the overlook on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and you go, oh, how crazy it is and how beautiful it is. And I just love it. And you're not seeing the underbelly of it. You're not seeing the reality of it. And I think the next half of this deck is going to wallop people.
probably. And so, it'll wallop them in a good way too sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, well, speaking truth, it's speaking truth.
I was going to say, I'm the person who I just want to know. I feel better knowing the truth, even if it's a awful thing, because then at least I can prepare myself, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what people like me and you tell ourselves right before a hurricane.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
but but
Oh,
so and but yeah, so that subject is also sad and hard. But there is a subject that I wanted to ask you about before we go that is not that. And I wanted to ask you about Puff, and I wanted to ask you about Midsummer. Just how's how was it?
oh, bless your heart. Yeah, you've been so busy tending and taking care of. You've missed a lot of things. Midsummer, we did the ritual here in town with Mother Grove on the
Okay.
13th or 14th, something like that, on that Sunday. And it was the sweetest thing. It was the sweetest candy. We had a
Mm,
good crowd. There's maybe 35, 40 people. And we had a big feast afterwards. And it was not too hot. It was very pleasant. And everybody was in a good mood and happy. It was just beautiful. And then I did Midsummer then again at Midsummer over at Pagan Unity Fest, which is uh, kind of in between Memphis and Nashville, and then south of both of those. And we did it. That was lovely too. That group of people are like family to me. So it's always like a homecoming. But uh, myself and Jason Mankey and Ken Hooker did the Midsummer Ritual, and it was powerful.
Wow.
Um, and the day before, my friend Margaret Shelton did we celebrated Juneteenth with a ritual, and she never thinks of herself as a ritual person, but she did the ritual, and it was
Mm.
just so sweet. It was like an ancestor ritual, but also honoring what what everybody had gone through, all the slaves and former slaves, when they found out all that time later that they were emancipated. And
Yeah.
it was sweet and beautiful. And her little girls helped her. It was really
Uh,
beautiful. So uh, I feel so comfortable and happy about Midsummer, but I'm also very, very aware that we are now going into a very dark period. Not only the darkening of the year as the days get shorter, but we're coming into a very dark period. And I just want everybody, you included, and this is a hard thing to say to you, to find joy wherever you can find it. Even if it's just look at all those orange daylilies, or oh, I've got the first bell pepper on my pepper plants, or look, that car is so shiny green. Whoa, that is very. So wherever you can find joy and happiness, grab it, and hold on to it tight.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna as
Good.
much as I can.
I
I
know. I
do.
know.
And I still get, a kick out of some things. That picture I posted of the
Yeah.
pharmacy,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
I didn't expect many people to get it, and I've also dropped out of a lot of algorithms because I don't post regularly like I used to.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but I'll get back into it. I bet you more than ever. But yeah, the pharmacy, it's like that feels like the old me again, taking pictures of stuff
Uh-huh.
like that. I
Yeah.
want to. There's this thing called the Mission Patients Union or something. I really don't know the name of it for sure, but they actually have a get together or have one coming up about grief and at Mission being not practicing medicine anymore, and how
Oh,
this
wow.
used to
Wow.
feel like a community and now it does not. And it says, so I think all of the people who attend it have been either patients or families of patients, and they all have these awful stories and they want to come together and grieve. And
Yes.
they
That's very
actually say
healthy.
that. Well, they say that right in the description. So it's a little surprising to me to see that. I mean, I'm not surprised that that I see it in my algorithm. If I want to go back, I can make this one sold to that one, sold to this one, sold to that one, and no wonder they know where I'm at by every time I log in and check
Yeah.
the portal. They know.
Yep.
So
They know.
that's how the mission ads and this event advertisement showed up on my Facebook page.
Huh.
It's not because I was out there searching for mission.
Oh, yeah. That makes
Yeah,
sense. Well,
isn't
the
that
other
weird?
hard thing, hospital wise, is it's been really hard for a lot of us to watch them tearing down the old St. Joseph's.
I'm surprised at how it hurt my heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, and
I
I've been
wasn't,
making
I
some.
wasn't, I wasn't born there, but I visited so many people in that hospital.
Well, when I was in Asheville, I grew up around St. Joseph's Hospital,
Uh-huh.
just kind of by default because that's where Mom worked for 34 years, and so I know a lot of things about the way it used to be, and then when the nuns had to sell it because they were bankrupt, they
Yeah.
didn't have enough money to keep it going. Uh, they sold it, and Mission bought it, and everything changed.
Yep.
Everything changed,
Yep.
except there was one good thing that came out of it, and that was the employees of St. Joseph's who had lost their, or were in the process of losing their retirement because the nuns were going to go bankrupt. They went to work for Mission instead and were somehow able to save their retirement.
Oh, that is good. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either until the last few months. Mom was talking about it. So yeah, there's a lot of history there, and there was a lot of compassion at St. Joseph's that disappeared once the nuns left.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and yeah. I mean, I feel like I want to start telling stories because I could,
Yeah.
but I don't. There's a part of me that's like, no, my mom would not appreciate that if I told that story, you know. So, but
you would not like that.
But it's such a big hospital, and it is a sprawling giant mess at Mission today. Although they do the best they can, they work miracles sometimes, but there are a lot of people who have a lot of problems with this place. How did that sound? That was
that sounded like you're not going to have to. Yeah. Yeah.
I do have feelings about things, but I also know that I'm not an expert on anything. And in this case, I'm more kind of in a place of observation of the hospital, not as much criticism right now. I just want them to do a good job, and I'm willing to stay on them if that'll help. And can I recommend that to other folks too? If you have the luxury of being able to have someone that can look after you a little bit in the hospital, take them up on it. And let them help you if you can. I mean, that's the way it used to be done, except a lot more of it was done at home. Oh well. That subject is going to come around for a little while, and I'll try not to bore y'all with it, my opinions on it and stuff, and just let me know if I'm talking too much about it. And
I can't imagine that you will be.
I don't know. I don't know. Right now I'm hearing the helicopter. Doo 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 doo. It's like
hearing Mama coming in or going out?
Sounds like she's going out. Hear it?
Oh yeah.
Where is she?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. How many lives has that helicopter saved?
Yeah, hard to say.
Yeah, it is hard to say. You know, I've been hearing about some hospitals being bought and built on the grounds at Westgate over by Patton.
That's what I'm hearing.
Well, they're calling it a hospital, but I don't know how many beds it would have. But hey, you know.
Oh no, well I don't remember, but they're saying how many beds because that's pretty tightly controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
But yeah, so, I heard today that they had bought the Westgate Shopping Center, but they're not sure they're going to put the hospital there. There's a couple of other places they're looking at, one in Weaverville and one, I don't remember where the other one is.
Well, now the Weaverville location, or maybe there's two different hospitals that you're thinking about, because Advent was looking at a Weaverville location. But this is UNC Health.
Yep.
And I don't know who that is. Is that
I don't either, but they don't have a presence up here as far as I know. So I'll be interested to see what happens. But what that feels like is a whole bunch of different hospitals wanting to give Mission a run for its money.
Well, Mission's in trouble anyway.
It's been in trouble
for a long time.
Yes, it's been in trouble since the powers that be decided it was a good thing to make that a for-profit hospital.
Yeah.
It's been in trouble ever since. And you know who you are, and you're not going to be the mayor at the next election, my friend. I don't know.
Wow. Well,
I wish
thank you
that
for
would.
making me laugh.
We've got 55, 55, 55, the final, 59, 50, 50, 50, 50, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 8, 4, 4 now, 4 now, 5, 4, 4, 4 now, half, 54, 4 now, 5, 5, 5, 55, 5 and a half, 5 now, quarter, quarter, 5.
I mean,
Well,
obviously, if we go by the Constitution, which nobody even knows anything about anymore, apparently in DC, the next in line is the vice president, and he's just a big tub of BS.
yeah.
Did you
Well,
see me? I didn't say a bad word.
that's right, because you have control. That's
You told me
exactly
not
right.
to. You
I
told me not to.
I can't believe I did it too as a rookie mistake. But
Ah,
so yeah, I totally agree with you on that. I really do, and I mean, we got so far to go, and it's almost tiring. But think about this: FTD, frontotemporal lobe dementia. The
yeah.
average life expectancy after diagnosis is 8 years. Now, he was showing signs of dementia, which also it runs in families, and his father had.
You're
He
right.
was
Right.
showing some signs of dementia in 2018 or 19.
Okay.
I
Getting
think it was
close.
in,
You might as well
yeah,
just, I don't know, roll the dice. And the dice will give you as good an answer as you're going to get anywhere.
I just hope that we get a very intelligent and well controlled mid 30s president, and maybe a vice president that's older.
Yeah.
Maybe
I,
that's what
I'm,
I
I'm
really
gonna go.
want.
I'm gonna go as far as the 40s. It could be
40s,
somebody in their 40s.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, sir, yeah. I would say someone with
but no
energy.
older than that.
Yep. I have my fantasy of what true democracy would be, but I don't know that
Mm.
anybody would recognize it. Yeah,
Because we've never
I
seen it. So
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But yeah, so whatever.
Oh, it's
It's
good to
still
hear
a
you
beautiful
laugh.
day. Yeah, I laugh. I might as well. It's not gonna change anything much. That's a
Yeah,
Zig Ziglar thing. You
yeah,
know, if you can't change it, then stop worrying about it. Just make a decision
yep,
to move on. So,
absolutely. Because
anyway,
you can waller around in it, but if you can't do anything to change it, what's the point?
right, right. So that's pretty much all my news. I wanted to apologize to everybody about being so slack with the recordings and the
And
podcast.
I'm gonna say no apology necessary. And I know everybody else is saying that too.
Well, I appreciate it very
You're
much. And
you're doing
y'all,
what you need to do.
well, my little mom, she totally responds to energy, good thoughts, and prayers. So go
Yep,
ahead if you wanna. I mean,
yep,
go ahead if you wanna. And other than that, just know that we're keeping her as as healthy as we possibly can. We're not letting up.
nope,
So
nope,
not giving up. So because she hasn't. So we're not giving up.
nope.
Anyway, talk to
Tough as
you
old
soon.
boots.
No, I mean to tell you. So
Yes.
make you a good supper. I had Burger King. I've
We're
become a
eating the leftovers tonight.
yeah. Are you? Well,
Yeah.
I've become a frequent visitor at 5 Points.
Oh,
Y'all,
good. Well, that's a good
that's a
one.
real diner. Yeah, it's a real
Yeah.
diner. Extensive menu. Good, good, good. I think it might be Greek owned and just
I
super good
believe it is.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
oh yeah.
planned we planned my mother's funeral at 5 Points.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, me and my brother and sister-in-law and Joe. Yeah.
Mm. Well, I've seen it a few times in the last few
I
weeks.
bet you
So
have. You've had a meat and 2 veg and a piece of cornbread or a roll?
Yeah. Yeah.
Food's good.
I like their breakfast. Is very good, and that's a mark of a
Yeah.
diner for me, man.
Yeah.
A good
And you
cheeseburger
are
and
the
a good
breakfast
breakfast.
girl.
Yep, I am.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank
All
you
right.
for hanging out with me. Y'all, I'm
Well,
sorry I cussed. I'm sorry.
that's all right. Just leave it in, and then they'll go, well, she's really hurting for her mama right now. So of course she's going to use language that we don't approve of.
I bet they'll approve of it.
Oh, they will. All right,
It's
darling.
only the censors that won't. So, all right. I'll
Yeah.
see you soon.
All right, you too. Take care of yourself. All right.
I will. See ya. Love
Bye,
you.
y'all.
Bye.
Love ya.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
WYRD Radio.